Thank you so much for watching Ninja of the Woods podcast on YouTube on the Crypto Watch channel, the official channel of thecryptocrew.com. And as always, guys, I am your boy, I am your host, Jim Blanton, coming at you guys again with another great podcast on Spreaker.com and on the Crypto Watch channel. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for the comments. Guys, you are the reason why I do these videos. Now, I apologize if there is any interference. This is the first podcast I'm actually doing on this new tablet that I have, and it's going to take a while to get some of the kinks out. I tried it with my old microphone that I have. There's a lot of interference with that, so I believe what I'm going to have to do is get a different microphone. I'll try to do that next month and get a little fancy for you guys and buy a good microphone and a crane and stuff so I can just start throwing these podcasts out there for you guys. But anyway, guys, I'm starting back the videos of the week again, which what I'm going to go back doing is the videos of the day. I'm going to try to start cranking these podcasts out for you guys. After so many of these, I'll have to delete them. But also, I am proud to announce that I'm going to start on Blog Talk Radio. Now, it doesn't mean that I'm going to quit the podcast on Spreaker at the moment, which this is how I started out. It's going to take me a little while to get used to Spreaker.com. It's going to take me a while to get used to Blog Talk Radio. On there, I can have guests. I can have a co-host, which is what I'm really jacked up about, is actually having a co-host, and possibly getting my good buddy and fellow Crypto Crew team member, Thomas Marcum, to come on and do some hosting with me, and just making things fun for you guys and getting some things out there. But as I was saying, this week's video, or should I say today's video, ladies and gentlemen, is by a channel called Fact Faction. Fact Faction has been around for a while, and they've been cranking out videos like crazy. This video itself is a year old, and it has 19 million views, guys. Can you imagine that? 19 million views. The name of the video is 5 Very Chilling Videos of Ghosts Caught on CCTV. Now, if you do some research on YouTube, you will find out that these channels that do these top 5 or top 10 chilling videos, or craziest or scariest videos caught on CCTV, they get a lot of views because that is one of the main search things that you can do when you get on YouTube, is get on and type, these videos in like this on CCTV, and there's hundreds of thousands of them out there. But once again, guys, that is today's podcast video is by Fact Faction. The name of the video is 5 Very Chilling Videos of Ghosts Caught on CCTV, and it has 19 million views. Go check that out. Let me know what you guys think about that. Let's get some conversations going. If you guys just have random questions in the comments of these, when you watch these videos, give us a shout out, guys. Just go on there and say, hey, man, I want to know why Bigfoot's so hairy. Or, hey, man, why do ghosts like to play hide and go seek? Just anything you guys want to. Something that I'm glad to get back into is paranormal investigations. Yes, I started out in the paranormal, doing investigations, ghost hunting, if you want to call it. And I've always had a foot in it, even before I started getting into Bigfoot and Dogman. I changed the name of the page, guys, on Facebook. My page was Dixietown Paranormal Research Team. It is now called Reaper Paranormal Research HC, and the HC stands for Harlan County, of course, where I live. So you guys can find that page at facebook.com Reaper Paranormal Research HC. I've had this page for about 4 years now, 3 or 4 years, before I actually got with the crypto crew. And where I lived, there wasn't many people that were, okay, I'll just be honest, and I am an honest person. There weren't people that, that many people that weren't chicken enough to go out and do what a handful of us in the county actually do when we go out and do these investigations. We don't do them to be doing them. We do them because we're open. We've been awoken to the world around us. Some people are still in a little shell. They don't pay attention to things until something actually happens to them. When they first encounter Bigfoot, when they encounter a ghost, when they encounter Dogman or Loch Ness Monster. Then, when you're put in situations like that, that's when your mind is awoken and you realize there's more to this world than just what we see every day. And that is the reason why I do these videos. As a friend of mine, Holly, she says, the ones that you see doing these videos, these podcasts, the ones that are out hunting for Bigfoot, hunting for ghosts, hunting for the Dogman, werewolves, they've had an encounter. They're awakened. Their mind is tuned. They're awakening up to this world, and she's honest. She's telling the truth. I agree with her. But I finally got some people that we're going to try out. Now, one of them I know that will stick with me, which is Jennifer. She's one of the team members, Jennifer McDaniels. She's also a Harlan County native, and we're going to get together tomorrow night, matter of fact, Tuesday night at 7, and we're going to plan some investigations around in the county for maybe next week, or maybe even, the weekend. We really don't know just yet, but we're young and we're getting into this, and she wanted to find a group that because she wanted to have fun, and I told her I was just starting out, and she was more than welcome to join. I am old school. I don't believe too much in a lot of the technologies that ghost hunters have made famous on their channel on Sci-Fi, of course, with the same name. Some of those things I believe in, and some of those things I don't. The cameras, the voice recorders, is alright. Some people like having psychics around. I've never really gotten into the mediumship part of doing ghost hunting. But I have a couple people, as like I said, Holly Mullins, who is an intuitive healer I met at a kind of like a little conference thing that we had here in Harlan back in April. She's offered her services, so if I ever need anything psychic-wise, if I need to, I get in some hairy situations and I need some encouragement, I can always get a hold of her and have her come over or help me out over the phone. And she's really, really good about that, and her energy, she's really, really strong, and you got to have yourself grounded when you do these things, especially in God. And I am a Christian, and I believe in the holiness Pentecostal faith. I might not dress like that, but I do believe, and I still love the Lord, and I want to do His will, and I feel like His will is for me to get back into this and help people out, because these things just don't attach themselves to someone that plays on the Ouija board or things like that. Sometimes they just attach themselves because they think a person's weak. And when they can't get out of situations like that, they don't have nowhere to turn to, then that's where I come in. That's where other people come in that want to help them out. It's been about 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, I done a case in Glasgow, Kentucky, where a woman was having all this activity and stuff, and it centered a lot around her young boy who was I think he was 6 or 7 years old. And before I left, I asked him if I could pray for him, and the mom told me that after I prayed for him for like a month or two, he never seen anything, nothing bothered him, and that was the power of God. I'm sorry, that's country jargon for it. It was the power of God. God is strong, and He can, if you have the faith, you can move mountains. But as I was saying, we got some investigations planned around here. Hope to get those done and get those to Thomas so Thomas can put them on the Crypto Crew, and we can get them on Ninja of the Woods on the page. Don't forget, that's facebook.com/Ninja of the Woods and facebook.com Reaper Paranormal Research HC. Go and check these pages out. They're right in getting these going. And a buddy of mine also made me administrator of his page, which he hasn't been doing anything with in, I'm going to say, well, it's been quite some time, at least a year or so. He stays busy, but I want to thank him. Tim, you know who I'm talking to if you hear this podcast. Thank you so much for just giving me your page and let me do some things with it. He's got quite a following, 1,600 people already. And when you get 1,600 people on Facebook as followers, you're doing good. I mean, but I'm hoping I can do some mojo with that page also, which is Harlan County Paranormal Investigators, or Investigations, I'm sorry. Harlan County Paranormal Investigations. Check that out on Facebook, guys, and tell me what you think about that. But as I was saying, hope to get those out and get some videos out to you guys about our paranormal investigations and stuff. If you guys have any questions, or if you live in the Harlan area and you just so happen to come across the podcast, you can call me. My cell phone number is 606-909-1450. You can give me a call if you have a question. If you would like for us to come out and look into some of the strange occurrences that's going on around your home, or or around the business or whatever, just give us a call. There's quite a bit of past couple years. There had been a couple good organizations that have been doing a lot of work, and I believe they've kind of slowed down also themselves. But we're going to also be doing some hiking soon, guys, and hope to get out in the next week or so. Have some video for you guys. And get those out to you all so you all can see them and get your feedback on those. But guys, I've got 1 minute and 53 seconds left on the podcast, so I'm just going to go ahead and end it here. I really don't have nothing else to talk about. Be on the lookout for the podcast tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tuesday. I'll be doing that one kind of early. I have a meeting with my group at 7 tomorrow, and we're going to be going over a planning strategy on what we're going to be doing coming up. What parts there's a lot of places in Harlan that are supposed haunted locations, and we're going to get to those and start doing our own research and coming to our own conclusions whether these places are haunted or they're just bogus, But we will get into those. And once again, guys, I want to thank you all so much for tuning in, listen to the podcast. If you're listening on Crypto Watch on YouTube, thank you all so much. Don't forget to comment and like and subscribe to our videos to get more from Ninja of the Woods and the CryptoCrew.com team. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day, and God bless.